Welcome back to the lab. I'm here joined right now by Randy Troppmann, who is the founder and CEO, and by Chris Floden. Is it Floden?
Yep.
Is that how you say it? Who is the president of Runningmap. And you have 500 employees beneath you, right?
Not quite, no.
No? This is a mashup, a map mashup.
That's right.
Using Google Maps?
Using Yahoo Maps.
Yahoo Maps. Oh, interesting. You decided to go a different way.
Well, the reason for that is because I'm a Flash developer, and Yahoo Maps provides a Flash component so that it's easy for us, Flash developers, to use Yahoo Maps.
Interesting.
And Google is strictly Ajax.
That's really interesting because you see all these mashups, these map mashups now, and almost all of them seem to use Google Maps.
That's right.
But the idea is the same, which is we take the mapping capabilities of whether it's Yahoo or Google and merge it with data from another source to make something really useful, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So how did the idea for Runningmap come to you?
Well, I was training for a half marathon.
Okay.
And when you're running, when you're training for an event like that, there's a very specific regimen that you need to go through.
Right.
And I needed to know how far I was running. And I had this favorite trail, and I had no way I couldn't drive my car on it. So I thought, because I'm a developer, I thought I'll just scan it in and I'll create this interactive tool for myself. Yeah. And that's how it started. Then I shared it with my friends, and they loved it. And then I put it on net.
That's really neat. Let's take a look at Runningmap.
Okay, so we're just going to run a demo here that Chris will talk me through. So you enter in your address here, and then you click Go, and then...
So where we're going to start here is we're going to start at the Sheraton downtown in Toronto. When I stay in Toronto, if you go to another city, this is a really good tool to find where you're running. So basically, we're on Queen Street here, and we're going to start at the Sheraton, and...
I have to say, this is a little prettier than Google Maps. You're right.
So we're going to put a little point of interest is what Randy's doing right now, and he's putting in that is the Sheraton. So then we're going to run basically down Queen Street.
So you're just doing clicking on waypoints as you go.
Clicking waypoints. You're going to take it right down Yonge.
You know this run, I think, Chris.
Yeah, sad but true. And then we're going to stop, keep going down here, and we're going to stop right there. Now that corner, of course, is the Hockey Hall of Fame. So
you got to stop there.
Let's stop there. Let's take a look at, grab a picture.
So you can either grab a picture from a URL, or you can enter in your username for your Flickr account. I'll put mine in.
Oh, that's neat. So you might have already uploaded images from this run.
Right. So it's going to search for public photos from my Flickr account. And I just happen to have
the Hockey Hall of Fame.
Click Save, and then place it right there.
Well, that's fun.
And then now I continue on.
So now we're going to continue on running. And
is this fairly easy to do in Yahoo?
Well,
they give you a good API?
It is a really good API. And, I have to say that Yahoo has been so supportive, and their developers are so friendly. And I've met lots of people.
Well, they're number two. They have to try harder.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I turn down here, Chris?
Straight. Well, you can go straight on.
Okay,
so let's
see, I made a mistake, so I can...
How easy is that? Oh, look at that.
And then also, if I want to delete a point, I click on it, and I hit the delete button.
So it's very simple to do that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Keep going like this, Chris?
Yep. And then take
down
right
there. Down there.
Yep.
And then down there. No?
We're going that way.
Okay, so I can undo. Remember the days when you only had one undo?
This is so much easier, yeah.
You have multiple undos. You can undo all the way back.
We're at CN Tower.
Oh, right. We're going to go
to let's get a picture of the CN Tower,
okay, so.
I bet you have one of those. Nobody's ever been to Toronto doesn't have one of those.
Exactly.
So there you go. And as you can see, it's calculating the distance as you go.
Oh, look, it is. So that's 2.5 miles so far. Oh, that's neat.
Actually, it's kilometers.
Okay, I'm sorry. Did I say miles?
But we can switch to miles.
Okay.
So let's see. 1.53.
No, it looks better in kilometers.
Okay.
I actually have done this walking, never running, because I used to go down here to
straight up Spadina.
The studios for Call for Help are right down there.
Call for Help. Yeah. I've watched that many times.
Yeah, I've heard of that show. Back to Queen Street.
Queen Street. And there we are.
Go by my old hotel at Drake, and we're home again.
There we are.
So the other key feature that we have on this is, Randy, hit elevation. So it'll give us an elevation of all the points.
Oh, look at the bottom of the screen now. Look at that. So you actually did some climbing there.
Well, in fact, take a look on the left-hand column.
Because the scale is only 27 meters.
So you're actually only gaining about 10 meters in this one.
But that's good to know, though. That's really useful.
Yeah.
And so what's really cool is now we can save this map, and now I can search for it. And so if I go to another city, I go to a place like Vancouver, where I'm not from.
You could look at somebody else's map.
I can look at somebody else's map, and I can say, what's a good run in Vancouver?
Oh, what a neat idea.
Well, let's search for one. Okay, so I'll clear this one.
What really is impressive about these is it looks like a desktop application. I mean, that's what's really changed now in the way websites work.
And this is something that is very important to me, is that it's an application. And this is kind of my sort of vision as to what I think an application should look like on the internet.
And yet you don't have to have installations, you don't have to send disks out.
No.
People just go to the site, runningmap.com, and it's there. Now, do I have to pay to join Runningmap?
No, at this point it's free. And this level of functionality will always be free.
So you eventually would like to maybe have a paid subscription that would give them more features?
Yes.
How about advertising, that kind of thing?
Well, we possibly will look at that, but I just don't want to give up. I need the
this
browser
real estate.
space.
You don't want to waste real estate.
Because it's a mapping application.
But I could see Starbucks, say, paying you to make sure that there are Starbucks points of interest on there, or running stores or whatever.
And the opportunity is around branded applications. So I think we're seeing a lot more in the marketplace where people are saying this is an application specific and it's going to be Running Map by X. Right?
How long ago did you start this up?
Well, it was 2003.
Oh, it's been a while.
But it's seen about 3 or 4 rewrites since. So it's been about a year and a half.
It looks very modern now.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
It's been a year and a half since I've been using Yahoo Maps.
So that was a good move, it sounds like.
It was
I'm pretty impressed by what you can do.
Thank you so
much.
And
your goal is to build this and sell it someday, or build it and just keep running it forever?
Yeah, because we think that at a certain point it may be generating enough revenue so that you can
sit back, relax, do some more running.
Yeah, exactly.
I think this is wonderful. You're both runners. I can tell. You look healthy. Don't I look healthy? No. So maybe I should use Running Map. Runningmap.com is a place. Randy Troppmann and Chris Floden, thanks so much for joining us.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I think it's so exciting what people can do now on the web. And it really does feel like an application. It has so much utility. It's just pretty impressive. We're going to take a break, come back with more of your calls in just a bit. You stay right here. The Lab with Leo continues right after this.